I feel like I'm just walking
What's happening, everybody? JayShockblast here, and we are here with our favorite trash panda himself. That is right, it is Rocket Raccoon, and he is one of our first characters that we unlock here in LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2. So I'm doing showcase videos on some of those characters because we haven't quite done that yet, and he is next on our list, and he is with his buddy, the Towering Groot, who in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 is not quite the towering one that he is in the first movie and that he's kind of known to be, but it is pretty awesome that they merchandise him into Baby Groot. I mean, it is what it is, but he's so adorable, it's tough to be mad. It's not like Porgs in Star Wars The Last Jedi. Those are garbage things that are created for the sake of selling toys. It's more like, alright, so in the comics he does become, you know, a little twig at some point whenever he gets destroyed. This isn't a movie about Groot, though. This is a movie about Rocket Raccoon. And, you know, one of my favorite scenes in Guardians Volume 2 is where they're arguing when Ego saves them from the whatever those gold people are. I forget what they're called, but, and he's like, stop calling me a raccoon. And he goes, okay, fine, I went too far. It's Trash Panda. And he's like, oh, is that worse? Or I don't know, is that better? And Peter's like, it's worse. It's so much worse. Why is B not working here? That was weird. But anyway, that was obviously a funny moment, and Trash Panda should live on as a PG version of maybe calling somebody a pretty bad name moving forward, as far as I'm concerned. Not that I guess I should be encouraging that, but I digress. So there you go, there's Rocket's super move. One of the other cool things that Rocket can do is he can jump on Groot's back, and they form a nice little team up. And there you have it. You can switch back and forth between the two while you're on Groot's back.
I get paid to say that.
And obviously you have to be piloting Groot himself in order to get him where you want to go. Xandar level of this area is kind of weird because, you know, when it comes to making screenshots, it's not very conducive. Like you can get like close, but it like pushes you back out, and I don't love that. I don't understand why it's that way on Xandar. Like it just pushes you all the way out of here. But anyway, when Rocket gets bored, he gets frustrated, he kicks his gun, he throws it around. Rocket is actually very useful. So Rocket actually has grenades, silver blow up, which, you know, not many characters actually have, believe it or not. So you're going to find yourself using Rocket quite a bit if you decide to. I mean, I guess a lot of people end up using Iron Man because that's who it recommends to use. But if you get tired of using Iron Man, like I'm the type of person where I've got my favorite characters and I like to use them like everybody else. But I'm also out there kind of looking for ways to integrate characters I don't necessarily use all the time. That's why sometimes I would use like whatever the Hydra 4 version of Iron Man is, like Steel or Tactical Force or things like that. So, you know, that's definitely one of the reasons why I got to use those type of characters. You know, why I would use somebody like Wasp instead of Miss Marvel, because, you know, you always automatically go to Miss Marvel, or I would use like Yellow Jacket or somebody like that to do some of the puzzles. Rocket also has some targeting with its gun. Now, the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 DLC level pack is coming out in a couple days, and my biggest worry is that it's going to be full of remake characters. So we're going to get another version of Gamora, another version of Drax, another version of, you know, everybody. You know, obviously I think we're going to get Ego. I thought we had seen a screenshot of Ego at some point. So I'm assuming we get Ego. I mean, I'm assuming we could possibly get like the movie version of Stakar and characters like that. I'm hoping they use some comic versions if they're going to use like multiple versions of characters. Rocket, I think somebody brought up in the Star-Lord video you know, why don't Rocket and Gamora have actual jetpacks? And that's a good point. This suit for Rocket, I believe, is the same as his suit in Guardians. Yeah, he's wearing this blue suit. So, but he doesn't have an actual rocket, and that would actually make him so much more useful if he could actually take off and stuff. But what can you do? So, I think our favorite Raccoonatic, Leo Wild, will be very happy. I've seen him playing with Rocket quite a bit. And yeah, man, I think everybody is going to enjoy Rocket Raccoon. We can actually pull up his little character bio. So there he is, the Trash Panda. Silver Lego blow up. He does electricity. He does dig spots. He's an acrobat. He repairs, target, technology, tracking. I mean, obviously very, very useful characteristics. Subject 89P13 was a raccoon that was taken from Earth by an alien race to the half-world planet. After years of being cybernetically enhanced and genetically altered, he gained sentient intelligence and began calling himself Rocket. A chaotic individual twisted and angered by his ordeal, Rocket is now a gunslinger for hire. First appearance, Incredible Hulk 271, 1982, as Rocket Raccoon. So, they have teased the possibility of changing his backstory a little bit and having Nebula involved. I'm intrigued to see if that is the direction they do in fact go. But then, of course, there's the Telltale series that I haven't played yet, and there's, I believe, another, he has like a kind of a love interest, if you will. Oh wow, one of the few areas where it's actually stable enough to do screenshots in this area. So there you have it. If you like to do your own screenshots, you know, like this. Oop, that's not a good one.
Should make a note of my path in future.
Yeah, so there we go, like that.
Make a note about that.
Or if you're doing the, you know, PSN, you know, screen saves, you know, this is a good spot for you. So, that is Rocket Raccoon. What do you guys think of Rocket Raccoon in this game? I think they definitely did a better job. It was definitely cool having him be a part of the story. I love that the camera follows the blaster bolt. But, yeah, man, so everybody make sure you at least try out Rocket riding Groot once. I think that is a very awesome thing that they added. Obviously, that was a big scene in the first Guardians movie. So, there you have it, folks. Rocket Raccoon and Groot looking legendary. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll see ya.